time is it there? Here is wait. 보자. What did you eat today?
The views and opinions of this program are those of the persons appearing on the program and do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of the Kingdom Podcast. The show might include strong images and language that may not be suitable for all audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
After 3 long years,
Welcome back, Commander.
here we are again.
Say what?
Again with the angst, the controversy, and wit that can withstand anything or anyone it's up against. Here to give you the scoop about K-pop and other crap you can think of, the prima donna of K-pop radio is back. Better, stronger, and well, he's still the rowdy asshole everyone expects him to be. Thy kingdom come! Welcome the evil stepchild of SLR the podcast, the Kingdom Podcast. And here he is, the man of the hour, the best among the rest, and your resident K-pop critic, the voice, DJ Yuki.
Hey, welcome back to the podcast. It is a Thursday afternoon in the Philippines, the 6th of May, 2021. This is Yuki. This is the 58th episode of the Kingdom Podcast, brought to you by Anchor.fm. You can like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and on Anchor, all in the same name at the Kingdom Pod PH. This episode will be available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and wherever you listen to your podcasts. And I have my... When it comes to something controversial, there's always a partner in crime here in the Kingdom Podcast. And
You're making me sound bad.
yes, I mean, you are a horrible person, Jason. I mean, I gotta say. No, I'm kidding. Please welcome on the show, returning as a co-host. This is Jason, our senior producer.
Hello.
He's a very
What's up?
outspoken, controversial piece of shit. And he's here to help me out, talk to our two guests. Well, they're returning. And throughout the process of us creating the podcast and guesting them for the first time back then, we grew to become friends and stuff. And dati nag-The Forest pa kami. Ngayon, kinalimutan na nila ako. Ayaw na nila mag-The Forest.
Nagtampo na.
Screw you
Okay.
guys. I mean, you guys didn't do The Forest with me. Sabi, bilhin mo to, Yuki. Mura lang. Mag-The Forest tayo. Tangina,
We're playing it again.
See, fuck you guys. I mean, I told you I wanted to play The Forest so bad. Tas kapag hindi na ako naglalaro, no, we're playing it again, motherfucker. Tas pagsasali ako, like, 2 days lang. Tinatamad na ako. Ayoko na dito. See, you guys suck.
Game.
You guys suck. Anyway, nagtatampo ko. Fuck you. Anyway, please welcome back on the show two of our good friends. This is Adrian and Kyle of ITZY Philippines. What the hell, you guys?
Hello, everyone.
Wow.
Adrian, I'm
Yes.
disappointed with Adrian. I'll tell you
Why?
guys about it later on. So, Adrian is supposed to be our ITZY, basically, encyclopedia. And then, he didn't know, like, dates for, like, when the comeback was released. And I'm so disappointed. I'm so disappointed, Adrian. Oh my god. You don't love ITZY that much. No, I'm kidding. Anyway. It's like, I would know what the fuck. Issue. Anyway, so guys, welcome back. Thank you for taking this guesting on such short notice. It's like, I asked Jason, like, Jason, can we get ITZY PH again? I want to talk about ITZY. It's like, okay, I'll talk to them. It's like a day after. Okay na sila. Tara, let's do it on Thursday. Good shit. Okay, cool. So, thanks guys for taking this, very short notice. I'm glad you guys are becoming such troopers and accepting this death sentence. So Kyle and Adrian, how are you guys doing? How's it been since the last guesting? How's ITZY?
I think we grew.
Grew in a
Marami
sense like mas marami ng tao?
likes, engagements ng mga
And
posts. Marami
yeah.
na nag-react.
Yeah.
Ah, cool
At
shit.
the same time, I think for the past month, I think we had a bit more of
Yes, Mike.
a bit more of collaborations.
Oh shit,
towards-
really?
Yeah, I heard a lot of stuff's coming out for them.
That's awesome. So, when's the ITZY podcast? You guys are two admins that have condenser microphones. It's possible, you guys. Is there like any so you guys have been collaborating a lot, right? So a lot of
Yeah.
projects mostly. So
Yes.
it's a busy season, especially now that it's a comeback, diba? Comeback season. and
Oo,
stuff.
sobra.
So yeah, a lot of engagements, like what you said. A lot of people messaging you guys. Obviously, a lot of support, right? So
Yeah.
we're glad that we're still here to support ITZY because, like, what I said after, like, 2021 is my ITZY year for me. So I'm gonna have to go all in on ITZY, like, for sure, because I love Eugene. And you can't take her away from me. So we'll talk.
Kyle!
No.
No.
It's been here ever since that first
Look.
podcast. I think I'm used to it.
Yeah, Kyle, I'm muting you if you go against me and Ryujin, okay? Anyway, I'm kidding. So, we'll get to ITZY a little bit later on, but let me get to a topic because, to start off the show, Jason said something earlier when it comes to news because I'm not really updated when it comes to K-pop news as much as these people are, and Jason put up a
I just,
stellar news. He found out something.
Yeah, I just saw it on my timeline. Basically, COSDAQ now refers to SM and YG as mid-sized companies instead of the higher ranking, which is the blue chip
Oof.
company. So I think it talks about network and stuff. I don't know, but it's business related. So I think that's kind of important on how business is going for everyone.
Wow.
It's pretty funny.
Okay, so obviously YG, if we were to think of the OG big three, right? So there's YG, JYP, and SM Entertainment. So obviously they're the OG big three.
Is JYP still the big three?
Yeah, obviously,
Yeah,
man, for
yeah,
sure,
that's
man.
OG.
I think it's
OG.
already hype.
I mean,
Oof. I mean,
I think YG does, I mean JYP does better than the other big three, or maybe not this year, for at least
The
for
past
a
few
while.
years.
well, yeah. I mean, if we're going to obviously, if we're going to think of the OG, right? Sige, for sure, it's gonna be SMYG JYP. And now, because
Yeah.
of the news, now they're not considering, like, a certain list is not considering YG and SM as part of the big three or part of, like, the top tier agencies anymore. So if we were to, on the top of our heads, since it's not gonna be the topic, but on the top of our heads, who's the big three now?
Wait, I'm
Big Hit?
just gonna make it clear.
Big hit, yeah.
Yeah, Big Hit is.
I
Big
think
Hit might even be top one.
Yeah,
to be
obviously,
honest.
yeah, it's gonna be top one. Like, they just signed another group in that list, I think.
well, it's not called Big Hit anymore. It's Hive.
Yeah, Hive.
Hive,
Yeah, right.
yeah.
Whatever. It sucked. I like Big Hit better. So Hive obviously is gonna be top tier since they have BTS, which is, like, the biggest group of all time, and then they have G Friend, which is, like, doing a lot of good rounds.
It's just under them, yeah.
Yeah, under them,
Oh,
under
yeah.
Source, right? So because they
Mm-mm.
bought a whole lot of stocks with Source, from Source rather, and then there's I think there's another group. Correct me if I'm wrong. Like, there's another agency that they signed. And
I
then
think it's Pledis for 17.
Pledis.
Yeah,
Oh
Pledis,
yeah.
yeah.
Fuck. They have 17.
Mm-mm, yeah, they have 17.
That is
That's why,
nuts.
17 redemption arc.
That's insane. They have 3 huge groups, and 17 is a huge group in South Korea right now.
Mm-mm.
Like,
Yeah.
they're big. They're so big as far as being boy groups go. probably their top two. To be honest, like if I were to look at the boy groups that are active right now, 17 would probably be top two. I couldn't think of like a close second to BTS. And then they have G Friend. Of course, G Friend is kind of like in the upper mid tier when it comes to K-pop
Top three?
girl groups. Sorry?
I think it's top 3 or top 4 for G-Friend.
Ooh, okay, yeah, wow.
Because
That-
G-Friend is also big in Korea.
yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I mean, are there songs or current songs or recent songs still big compared to the like the Me Gustas 2s and the because
Yeah,
back then
Mago.
Mago
Mago
is very
did good. Apple did good.
fair
I
enough.
think they're really thriving. Like so far, if not thriving, they're at least very stable.
Right. So
Mm-mm.
so obviously Hive is top 1 and then
Mm-mm.
JYP arguably still top 2
So
because of the amount of people that are still under JYP.
Yeah.
Stray Kids obviously
Oh, no.
big.
yeah, they did lose GOT7 though.
Yeah, I get that.
Good for
But
them.
yeah, and good. I mean, yeah, good for them.
Good for
But
GOT7.
look, and I'm not discounting GOT7. I mean, I love GOT7. I like their members. I love their songs. But it's not really like a big hit, no pun intended, towards JYP losing GOT7 since GOT7 is not really that active.
I
Because-
mean, not
That's
by their
the company's
choice.
They're not
Uh,
Sorry?
not by it's not their fault.
Yeah, obviously it's
Kyle
not their
said.
fault. I mean,
Okay.
losing them is obviously better for GOT7 compared to better than to
For
JYP,
JYP,
end, right?
yeah.
So, but as far as financials go, it's not really like losing twice. You get what I mean?
I think that's quite controversial. We don't really know the stats, but I
Fair
think
enough.
GOT7 was a big part on
Obviously,
how
yeah, I
JYP
mean,
was
For sure.
Ano,
Ano sa
getting their
international.
stocks.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not, like I said, I'm not discounting GOT7. I love their music. I love their songs. I love them. But mostly before they left JYP, which is, I'm sorry guys, it's not the topic, but I'm just saying that before they left JYP, they were focusing mostly on individual things compared to like appearing as a group. And probably I'm wrong. I don't know, but that's what I was looking at when I found out that GOT7 left. So, top 1, Hive. Top 2, JYP. And then, what's the third now since SM and YG left?
It's pretty hard.
Is-
I think
Is Blockberry there already? I mean,
no.
No, right? I mean, okay. Probably. RBW,
the
probably?
record? And off the
Maybe
record.
one of the Eyes One.
Yeah, off the record.
companies.
CJENM. I think
Yeah.
Wait, what's the agency of IU?
CJ.
CJ.
Yeah,
It's
probably
I
that.
think it's EDAM, but I think
EDAM,
it's under
yeah.
CJ.
And under CJ.
Yeah,
I mean,
think
a lot of companies are under,
under
CJ,
CJ.
but
Yeah. Mm-mm. So probably CJ&M, right? So
yeah.
those are now mostly the top 3, arguably the top 3 agencies now. So here's the topic. What went wrong for YG and SM? Let's start with our encyclopedia, Adrian first. My
For
friend,
YG,
how say you?
I think from my opinion,
Obviously,
for
yeah.
for YG Entertainment, they started to fall when the scandal break out, the Burning Sun scandal.
Right. Mm-mm.
Feel ko doon siya nagsimula, and yun, big blow to the company yun, pati kay mismo kay YG, di ba?
He got removed.
Mr. Yang, di ba?
Didn't he
Yeah,
step
good
down?
stuff.
Didn't he step down?
Yeah, he stepped down.
Pero
I think Jenny actually laughed at that fact.
Lol.
I think, from my opinion, kahit nag-step down siya, feel ko siya pa rin yung
Yeah.
may
Yeah,
control pa rin siya sa company.
It's probably, hey, so I'm not the head anymore. I don't think you
Okay.
guys should worry, but
Okay, but here's my
That's
son.
business. That's normal in
Right.
business kasi.
That's right. Yeah, obviously he still has stocks. I mean, if you were the president and the CEO of the company and then you step down, you're not gonna leave the company. Talaga. probably he's like one of the board.
behind the scenes.
Obviously it's not gonna, if you're a businessman, you're not gonna leave something like that, especially if you have, arguably the biggest girl group in the world, you know. So in that sense, and I agree with you, Adrian, when you say that it started with the Burning Sun, but prior to Burning Sun, the groups aren't really that active anymore. That's what I kept on
Actually,
thinking.
you cannot say that it's not active. I think it's a marketing strategy. Like
Mm-mm.
they own, like for example, Blackpink. They only release as dati. They only release one song per year.
Yeah.
Kasi gusto nila yung hype, diba? Pina-hype nila yung mga fans.
And I think a part of that is that they want to, want the fans to get really hungry for content.
yeah,
Yeah, but then they
So
released ice cream, so didn't work out for them that much.
okay. But
okay.
I think what happened there was, okay, this is the time we release, and then they actually got really good results, right? Blackpink
Yeah, for sure.
broke a lot of records, but the problem there is that they're not riding the momentum.
That's right. There's
Yeah.
always that momentum. There's always the momentum when Blackpink releases, right? But then
Mm-mm.
again, it lacks the ride to, you gotta ride the wave. I mean, and
Mm-mm.
if there's a wave and it comes crashing down, it's more difficult to create another one compared to just riding it, And it never seemed to feel like they capitalized on that. So, in that sense, Jason, I agree with you. Kyle, how say you for YG?
Probably because they're not focusing that much on releases. Because I'm not really sure how much or how many more groups are active in YG because I'm not really a YG guy.
Mm,
But as I can see, like for example, Blackpink, the one comeback per year and stuff.
yeah.
I don't think you can earn that much or like get stocks or raise your stocks if you aren't even earning in the first place. And what's the main thing for them to earn? I think it's comebacks and probably doing shows.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. So yeah, probably I think it's just lack of how do I say it?
Promotions.
Yeah, promotions.
And when it comes to I think as far as YG and SM goes, I think SM had it worse compared to YG, to be honest.
It's
Um,
because they were spending a lot, I think. Yeah.
and they're debuting
Let's serve
groups, right?
honestly.
They're yeah, they're debuting groups, and
Mm-mm.
I don't know. Like I feel half-assed when it comes to aespa. Um, I love this girl from aespa. I forgot her name. They're only four, but I forgot her name.
Probably
It's
when
Karina,
Sarah
Ning
Karina.
Ning,
Who else?
Winter,
Winter, and yeah,
Who's the other one?
Giselle,
Giselle.
the
No,
Japanese
probably
one.
Winter. Yeah, probably Winter was the one I like.
Winter, the one that's like Taeyeon.
Mm.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, that's her. So I don't, I don't know about there. We can talk about a lot about YG, but when it comes to SM, I feel like they had it worse compared to YG.
There's an
YG's
ongoing. They said there's an ongoing curse on SM Entertainment when they debut new groups. Like if they debut a new group, the yung pinalitan nila na group hindi na napapansin. Look at
Red
I don't
Velvet.
think I can see this. Look at EXO. Simula nag-debut sa NCT parang
Yeah, that's true.
It's more on NCT.
oh,
Although
yeah.
NCT has
But
lots of
like right now,
action.
Espa has a comeback but Red Velvet doesn't have one.
But then,
Nauna
If
pa ang Espa.
on the contrary, that didn't happen with FX.
yeah, FX. Instead, they debuted a new group
Yeah,
when they weren't doing anything for FX.
yeah, they debuted Red Velvet, and then they focused more on Red Velvet. But then again, like
Uh,
they focus more on Red Velvet than FX. But obviously, the focus back then was still Girls' Generation, right?
that's
So
true.
they debuted FX. Obviously, they're supposedly the standard bearers or the flag bearers after Girls' Generation, but then it never materialized good songs, great songs. You know,
Great discography.
great discography, good set of people. You know, those five are so freaking talented. It's insane, and they're hella beautiful. Just saying, but you
Of
know,
course, it's SM.
yeah, obviously, yeah, because it's SM. So they never really banked on that. So I agree and disagree with what you guys said. Where when they debut a new group, yung older group hindi na masyado napapansin. But you know, they did the Wendy solo, which is good, right?
Mhm.
I mean, did it bring good numbers at least? Do you guys have any stats on that?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't.
But Rebel Loves bring a lot of money. So I'm not gonna be surprised.
If it did, yeah, obviously.
Mm-mm.
And plus, like, you know, the song wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all. You know,
I haven't heard of the song. It's just I've heard people making fun of the song, like in a good way. Like it sounds
yeah,
like a choir song.
yeah. It was good. It was good. You know, it wasn't bad in any sort of level. Um, but obviously, you know, it's a debut solo track, so um, it has to be kind of like a statement, right? But
Mm-mm.
you know, now that going back to the topic, now that aespa is more or less going to be like, you know, the girl group for SM, I don't know. I just can't get behind it yet. You know?
But I think because the concept is different, like they have a virtual.
They're not.
Gets eh,
They're not
parang-
actually using the virtual that much.
Still find it
Honestly.
weird.
Yeah.
I
Super
heard.
weird.
I heard that aespa
Super
has
sus.
8 members
Super
because the
sus.
4 are virtual.
Yeah. I mean, that's sus, you know? He killed me in arc reactor or whatnot. Anyway, so yeah, I mean SMYG, I just feel very bad, especially for SM, since supposedly they're the it agency, you know, for the longest time.
ITZY. Can't stop myself. Sorry.
Can't stop myself. But then again, you know, like you can't deny the fact that they were for the longest time the it agency to beat. But then Twice and Blackpink happened, and it all went downhill from there. Plus,
I
they
think
didn't-
even if na classify sila as mid company, I think they're still top 1.
Mm.
Because if you see the businesses of SM, di lang naman groups eh. Like they have music producing. I think it's also film, mga movies or ano.
really,
yeah.
you would still think
They
that
have
SM,
production.
as far as revenue goes, still brings the majority.
Yeah,
Oh.
I think they're still top 1.
I mean, I think yeah, there's a strength of the being an established entertainment company.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you know, I'm not gonna disagree with you guys on that
Mhm.
since we don't have the stats that much. You know, we don't have the real stats. Obviously, they're not gonna release it. Yeah, I'm not gonna disagree with you on that. But I just feel bad for the direction where SM's going.
Honestly deserved.
It's like hiding their weapons, right?
Mm.
What weapon are they hiding still?
They're old groups, apparently.
Even though they still have SNSD, they did not
Uh,
disband.
OT5, right?
Yeah. I don't know, they're notified.
Oh, what? Are they still OT8
Uh,
with different agencies? I mean, come on, you guys.
Ano opinion? 8 or 9?
Okay, that's questionable. I don't think gorgeous spazzers would appreciate that. Anyway. Okay, I mean that's the first topic. We'll get to our first commercial break. That was a long one. I assumed that it would be a long one. So we'll get to our ITZY topics after this, which I'm really excited about. So please do not go away. We still have Jason and myself with our guests, admins of ITZY Philippines, Adrian and Kyle. Don't go away, you guys.
Hey, this is Jacques, aka Arcady Blog, and you're listening to the Kingdom Podcast with the voice DJ Yuki.
What's up, simps? How many of you guys use Spotify as your main music or podcast player? On Spotify, you can listen to all your favorite songs or shows, this show included, and choose over a variety of artists and podcasters for your listening pleasure. So don't forget to download Spotify on your smartphones, and in the process, Follow me on social media so that you'll know when the Kingdom podcast will be on air. That's Ukemeister on Twitter and Instagram. See you there. Hey podcasters. Podcasting has become a staple when it comes to new things to try, especially here in the Philippines. Check all of them out on your podcast players like Spotify or Apple Podcasts. We also hope you can donate to the show for as low as 99 cents via our Anchor account. You can go to anchor.fm/thekingdompodph/support. We want to get as much content out there as possible, and a small amount like this would definitely help us out to keep the show going. Thanks for listening to the podcast. Now let's get back to the show.
Hey everyone, Mo Twister here. Just as long as my guy Yuki here is talking about Jenny Kim, then I'm all over this podcast. You're listening to the Kingdom Podcast with the voice DJ Yuki.
Welcome back to the podcast. This is basically... What the fuck is wrong with me? This is basically the time where I invite you to support the podcast by going to anchor.fm/thekingdompodph/support. You can donate to us as low as 99 cents via the Anchor account that we have to help us to continue with the show. So please, if you like what you're hearing and you want to hear more of this, and this will really help us out, check it out. Anchor.fm/thekingdompodph/support. You're still with me, Yuki and Jason, our producer, with our guests from ITZY Philippines, Kyle and Adrian. Guys, woo!
Hello.
I'm excited to talk about ITZY. It's been a while since I've talked about
Yeah,
ITZY!
it's already been a year. Wannabe era pa tayo in last guest.
Yeah, that's true.
Is it?
Yeah, it's been a year. It's like Wannabe was like Feb. Am I right?
No.
Yes, February.
No, I probably it was Not Shy, not Wannabe. I don't know, kasi we started in June, so it's impossible
Wait.
for it to be a year.
Wait, it's Wannabe,
We did
not
not shy. No, I think we did not shy.
Wannabe.
Wait, no, Yuki, we did not shy. Just me, you, and Jason. But I don't think it's like the huge.
We did Wannabe.
Yeah, we
We
did
talked
wannabe
about
with
Wannabe.
Adrian.
Okay, wait,
Uh,
what? Yeah. I see it now. I see it. Episode 1, Season 1, Episode 7. That was July 13. Almost a year. What the fuck? Oo nga, yeah, you guys. Fucking A. So, 10 months. In 10 months, we got 3 songs. Obviously, we had Wannabe and then Not Shy. Good songs. And then we got Mafia in the Morning. How'd you guys like it?
It's actually totally random.
How'd you guys like it?
Guests first.
Guess first. Jason will go last.
Okay, I
leave
guess I'll go first.
Yeah, we leave the controversy to Jason. Go.
I guess I'm fine with it because, of course, it's ITZY, like it's Stan, but
Yeah.
it's actually really how do I explain this? Very intriguing on my part because I didn't expect them to like do it in that manner for ITZY. Although, yeah, they still like carried it through performances and their like choreography probably, but I think the song is actually really can I say weird? Like not really weird in like it doesn't have meaning, but it's like out of nowhere. For example, like coming from like Wannabe, then Not Shy, then what's this Mafia in the Morning? What how is it like? What's the connection? Or like I think they like probably switched to trying a different perspective probably. But overall, I think I'm fine with the song. Like I still think it's good for ITZY.
Don't you think that one of the set pieces for Mafia in the Morning kind of looks like Lil Touch by SNSD?
I doubt they know it. I doubt they know it.
They
Yeah, I probably don't know.
they it kind of looks like that because of the plants and the color, and yeah, I'll link you guys like a video later on. I just saw it.
Rendezvous Run, parang
No,
ganun.
not Rendezvous Run. Like the OT5 song of SNSD. They released like a song, Lil Touch, yeah. One of the set pieces like looks almost exactly like Lil Touch. But yeah, we'll get to that later.
every set kinda looks like
The same.
each other's sets,
Fair
right?
enough.
I
Yeah.
think the set is borrowed from Twice.
Oh, was it?
Like I think if I was correct, it's like I don't know,
Also,
not sure.
for me, I think it's JYP in the disco. Ano disco?
Ah, yeah.
Oh my god.
Was it the Sunmi song?
Yeah, the Sunny
Yeah,
song.
the
Ah,
background kasi diba, it's city.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So we heard Kyle's point of view. How about you, Adrian?
As a ITZY fan, I think it's good, but for me, like parang feel ko nanibago lang ako.
The factor of the song.
Yeah, because the
Very
song,
different.
the beats are different, really different. I think it's gonna take me another 2 weeks to really like it.
I mean, it's right. It's different. So
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's
So,
not the concept of this album. So yeah.
yeah.
Guess it's like so ITZY. Guess who fucking composed this song?
YG.
Who
But I
else?
think the song is real is matalino yung song because they base it on the game, the mafia game.
Yeah, the Mafia game. Yeah, I like
I
that
think
game.
I think the
Maybe,
song
maybe
is
it's sponsored.
No. What about the Italians, guys?
Oh.
Did you see that whole
Yeah,
discourse?
I saw
Yuki?
that article.
Yeah. What about the
Yeah.
Corleone family or whatnot?
Mm. It's not funny,
They
guys.
firmly denied it that it's just
Ah.
based on the game, not the Italian mafia.
Sure. Okay, I'll go
So
first since Jason's gonna say a lot of controversial shit, and I'm not gonna. Hindi ko papantayan yan. But look, to be honest, and I'm speaking as a huge fan of ITZY. Obviously, I'm not gonna compare myself with these two people here that are admins, because obviously they have the time and the effort that I don't. I can't provide.
From keyboard, ITZY.
Yeah, I mean, I can't provide ITZY that kind of support right now since work and shit. But I love ITZY, and I think we firmly established that, especially on my Twitter bio. Hell yeah. But to be honest, I did not expect anything, and I did that on purpose because you can only go so much as far as K-pop groups or K-pop music goes to have all in all 10 out of 10 good songs. And I feel like, and Jason probably is going to hate me for this, and I feel like this is their signal.
That's what I think also.
This is their signal where
Is the album good? I haven't listened.
Okay,
if it's a signal,
we'll talk to that later. We'll talk about that later.
Okay.
But as far as the title, obviously it's gonna be the title track that will matter most, right? So I'm only looking at Mafia in the Morning. I did not expect anything. I did that on purpose because, like I said, you can only go so much when it comes to good songs, and they released 4 good songs. Like, good is an understatement for those first 4 songs. Dala Dala is such an impressive, an impressive solo, or rather, debut track. And then they followed up with ITZY with fucking God Yuna, and then
I see.
and then Wannabe with like God Eugene, and then friggin' Not Shy with God OT5.
ITZY.
You know, ITZY, and then you can only go so much. So I did not expect, and I'm glad that I didn't. Because look, I didn't like the song, you guys. I look, I'm a fan. I love them so much. Obviously, it's not their fault. It feels mediocre for me. Well, the music video feels mediocre. The song, lower than that. And please don't cancel me for that. I love ITZY, and I love these two bungholes. ITZY don't hate me. But no.
At least we get to see Ryujin's rap, right?
Yeah, fucking A. I mean, yeah, Ryujin, my god, my wife.
Finally rapping,
Level up,
bro.
bro.
Yeah, she obviously she leveled up, right? So,
Haha part though is actually very. I don't know what to say about that.
yeah. I don't know. It's like, oh my god, I love ITZY so much, and I love Yuna so much. However, it's like I didn't like the song, and then the ring ding ding ding. I kind of felt weird.
Uh,
It's like it's
can I
Crazy
say?
Frog, you know.
I don't want to
What's
say something
going on?
controversial anymore.
Oh, I don't know. Anyway, so that's for me. I think Jason's gonna top that so hard. Jason, how say you?
You'd be disappointed, but it's it's okay. It's
Fuck you!
mediocre.
Don't
It's
even.
mediocre. Like if you don't like the song, then you don't like the current state of majority of K-pop releases. It's like I don't think they they meant it to be like this. It feels like a parody at this point that okay, we're gonna do the most generic song. But it
Generic
sounds
cliche
like
song, yeah.
uh it, but it sounds like every other group song. I'm not gonna mention who. I'm not gonna mention anyone.
So does it rhyme with
Hey,
ano?
I feel like yeah.
Does it rhyme with ice cream?
No, maybe,
Does it
but
rhyme with
it's
dudut
not
dudut?
only it's not only them. So if you don't like this kind of song, then you don't like what we call the meta,
The
Most
trap,
the
of the
K-pop,
songs.
the trap.
the current K-pop trend right now. But like the members really did a great job carrying the song. Like you guys make fun of that Eugene ha ha ha, but it's just
It's
actually a
actually
highlight.
yeah.
Because it just shows how much control Eugene has over the flow of the song. Like it's not like only them. I'm talking about the whole performance. Like you shift from this expression, then you shift
To
to a
the next.
different expression,
Yeah.
like instant, like snap snap, right?
Yeah.
And she's really good at that.
She
Like,
can really carry it.
but for the other members, okay, they actually did good, but the song doesn't really do justice for them. They kind of fell flat on the performance side, and the song itself does not play to their strengths as
Not
as
chided.
a as a group. Like they really have great vocal performances, right?
Leah.
And
Mm.
this song doesn't have much outside of Leah's lines. So yeah, it's it's
I mean,
it's humorously what
Yuna shined so much.
yeah, Yuna
But I
shines
think
so much.
the
Not in a
vocal
good way, I think. It's not her strongest it's not her strongest forte. Like
It's not
why I
icy.
mean why like ring ding 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 and then drut drut, right? It's just kind of bad for everyone
Yeah,
involved.
but you can't really because in if we're gonna compare it to Dudut Dudut, right? It's just that for me, Dudut Dudut worked more or worked better compared
Okay.
to this, not because of the fanfare or because of the amount of support, but because the song kind of felt like a song as a whole compared to
It's what's inspiring.
yeah,
It's a
well,
reflection
yeah, it's a
of your
reflection
taste.
of the
Yeah.
the meta, but and you're saying that Yuna shined here. Obviously, if you say that not in a good way, I'm not gonna disagree with you on that. But this is Cheryong's comeback, don't you think?
She
He
actually trended
he
after the.
finally
yeah,
got
she
her.
trended.
She
Mm-mm.
is so damn beautiful right now. Like she is oh my god. I've already found her beautiful ever since. But
Mm-mm.
this is just wow, just
I
we
mean,
got oh
the
insane.
styling in general was like super good.
Yeah, I don't like the I
That's
don't
a
like
good
the
part of
ponytail.
the.
I don't think I.
I think you
It's
just like
just
short
me, but
hair.
No,
No.
I don't like ponytails in general. I
Yeah.
think, especially for Yeji, they always tie her hair.
Yes.
Also, Yeji
Oh my
looks so
God.
good even though her
On
hair is
one
down.
episode of Knowing Brothers, Hichul said Yeji's hair is like a shrimp.
Oh, it's because of the no. It's like the braids or the multiple
It's orange and
like
it's braided, so it's
Mm.
kind of like a shrimp.
They should really stop the ponytail. Makakalbo to si Yeji. And plus, when they do it, like they do it like
it's
so
tough.
tight, right? I
Oh
mean,
yeah.
oh my
Even
God.
for Leah, even
For
for
it
Leah.
That's
to
why
be
hairspray.
shaped like that, right?
Ugh, my God. I don't know. You guys, I'm really sorry. This is not it. This is their signal.
Is the album good?
Is the album good, you guys?
Yes, for me, my favorite
Okay.
B side is the.
Is it up there?
It's not Mafia in the morning, probably.
If is it up there? Like is it like would you think it's gonna be something timeless? Like okay, this is gonna stick to be one of their best albums ever. Because Signal was like that, despite of the bad title track.
I think the whole album, the point of the whole album, based on the style of music, talagang for the Western market siya.
Okay.
Ah,
Even
okay.
the release of the song, the MV, is for Western time. Like hindi siya yung typical like 6
Yeah.
p.m. KST.
We usually get the songs at probably 5 a.m., 6 p.m., but this time they released it at noon. Or was it noon or 1
Yeah,
p.m.?
it's noon. On us, it's 12 p.m. But in Western, I think that's morning.
Yeah, that's kind of weird because if you look at it, they would release it if it's 12 p.m. here. That would be around 11 p.m. to 2 a.m. there. So
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I
That's
mean,
that's weird.
yeah, that's kind of weird because if we were to look at a Western
Oh
release,
yeah, it's
point
0
of view, has to be like around 6 a.m. here or maybe 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. here, right? But I don't know.
Maybe they
Questionable.
want to surprise their fans. Oh, come back here when they wake up.
Oof. I don't know. You guys, I feel bad. Obviously it's not their fault. I just there's just something about this comeback that didn't, and I feel like it's not gonna age well. Have they won a stage yet?
I don't think
not yet, but they are nominated today on M Countdown. If they won, they will be. ITZY holds the record for the fastest win, right? It's
Yeah.
8 days, 9
Oh.
days.
Yeah.
9 days. If they won today, it will be 6 days.
Oh, so they're breaking another record today. That's insane.
Yeah,
Cool.
their own
Maybe,
record. If they win today,
That's
they
cool.
always break records, so
Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping. Let's break a record. Why not? Freaking A. But
ITZY holds the most rookie awards at 13.
ooh, okay. Wow, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
13 rookie awards. They beat Stray Kids. I think Stray Kids has only 12.
Holy crap. I don't know. I don't know about this, guys. I'm looking at hopefully a September comeback with let's go back to the original formula, JYP. I mean, that was
yeah, what
working.
made it ITZY?
Yeah. It's different, remember? Fucking
I
A.
think it's working on the Western countries.
Since
Not
they're
in
since they're
Oh.
probably
Korea.
banking on that, right? Since
yeah.
Jason
If
and
you
I
see
talked
their
about it.
promotions, it's
Mm-mm.
always Western side, like Twitter Blue Room, like interviews with the. It's always American shows.
Yeah. And plus they're tremendous speakers when it comes to English
Yeah,
speaking.
they also
so-
learned English.
Yeah, they're banking on that. However, I don't know about this comeback, you guys. I mean, it may work in a global set, and that's still a very big question mark for me. But okay, I mean,
Even the video call event is on English, not Korean.
see, so yeah, they're probably going all in when it comes to the Western side,
Yeah.
releasing them, and I am not surprised if this has like an English version to it, right? Obviously, there's going to be one because it would be a bit shameful if like all four had English versions, tas ito wala. I mean, that's impossible. If they're
Yeah,
banking on Western, then they have to have like that English version. So probably it might work. But yeah, now I'm expecting. Now I'm expecting for their next comeback. And I'm the usual fan. I'm the usual kind of fan where I wait for their premiere. But in this comeback, I didn't, since I didn't really expect. You can only go so
Like
much.
maybe you saw it coming.
Yeah, you know, and
But
yeah,
at
that's
least JYP did a great job on the teasers. Like no spoiler.
look right. Yeah, the teasers were great. The teasers were great, you know, but yeah, I just
The
didn't-
product was
the yeah. Oof. It's rough, you guys. It's rough. It's a rough time to be a mid-C right now. No, okay. Let me let me rephrase that. It's a hard time to be an objective mid-C right now.
It's gonna be divisive. But can we just talk about how bad JYP is?
Look,
As
okay. Yeah.
a producer.
We'll get to that as our next topic. So
Okay.
we'll get to our last commercial break, and when we come back, we'll trash talk JYP or whatnot. So don't go away, you guys.
This is Mo Twister, and you're listening to the Kingdom Podcast with the voice DJ Yuki.
Hey, you. Doing this podcast thing for years now, I've always been an advocate to start your own podcast. Regardless if you talk about K-pop, science, news, politics, showbiz, start doing it because podcasting is growing very quickly, not just in the Philippines, but also worldwide. There's a whole lot of new shows out there, and we as podcasters need to stay informed in order to stay relevant. The best way to do that is with data, numbers, and analytics. Something to keep track of how you're doing. And the best way to get it all in one place is Podmetrics, your one-stop shop for all your podcast data needs. Podmetrics combines data from Anchor, Spotify, Chartable, Facebook Live, and YouTube in order to show you the real picture of how your show is doing. And when you know your show, you can grow your show. The best part is it's absolutely free. Sign up now at podmetrics.co. That's podmetrics.co. And don't forget to use the referral code The Kingdom Podcast. No spaces. Podmetrics, the only analytics you'll ever need for your podcast.
You are listening to the Kingdom Podcast. All our episodes are available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and on Anchor.fm. Your weekly dose of K-pop is now back.
Welcome back to the podcast. You can go to Facebook, Twitter, Anchor, all in the same name at the Kingdom Pod PH. You can like us, follow us there, and yeah, it's basically all under one name. It'll be easier for you guys at the Kingdom Pod PH. You're still with me, Yuki. You can follow my co-host Jason at Rian the World, and for our two guests, guys, you want to promote your socials?
Yeah, you can follow us on Facebook and Twitter. We also have only one username. That's JYP-ITZY. Like, follow, so we'll be updated on the news about ITZY. Sana din, we also post voting guidelines because one of the greatest weakness of ITZY right now is really the voting on music awards, music shows. So yeah, I encourage you guys to visit our page to know how to vote for
Properly.
ITZY.
Yeah,
How
good
to vote
shit.
properly.
Good shit. So, what about your personal socials? Do you want to promote that?
I don't have personal socials.
I don't think I post enough on my personal socials too.
Okay, good shit. So, what's the hub account? No, I'm kidding. So, welcome back to the show, you guys.
OnlyFans.
I was just about to say, like, I saw a lot of what I follow. Kyle also follows too. So
Okay, I need links, you guys. I need links and like a premium account, you guys. Okay, so good shit. Welcome back to the podcast, you guys. So we're gonna talk about JYP basically producing, right?
Yeah.
Now,
Asian soul.
can I just say this? And Jason's gonna cancel me for this. Look, I love JYP as a person. I love him
Yeah.
as a person.
Disgusting.
Shut up. Shut the fuck up. I love him as a person. I respect him as a person. I feel like as far as longevity goes, he is still so relevant when it comes to K-pop.
Because he tries so hard.
Yeah, but then
Oh,
he tries
guys,
in a
I'm
sense
still-
where it still
I'm
works.
still relevant.
It
Oh.
still works. I mean,
Or-
look, and you know, you can mock me for that, Jason, because I know you and I banter a lot. But and Jason knows this. Like Jason knows I like JYP. However, for this song, he sucked balls.
Well, I
It-
don't think it's everyone has that day.
Everyone has a signal.
Yeah.
Every group
But
has
that
a signal.
became Song of the Year. Malang yung Mafia in the Morning, Song of the Year.
Actually, yeah, that was.
Uh,
I remember Signal became Song of the Year.
Yeah.
Even though it's
Signal
like,
Sir.
became
No way. No. Are you
Yeah.
fucking kidding
Yes.
me?
Yeah,
Signal
Rebel Loves
became
were
Song
so
of the Year
salty.
2017.
Yeah,
they beat everyone.
Who,
Rebel Loves were so salty.
wait, who
They were up against Red. What's that? Flavor?
Yeah, Red Velvet, Red Flavor. I think it's
No
also
way. Yeah,
Blackpink.
they did. What the fuck? No. Oh man. They beat
Song of the
Exos, Coco Bop. They beat High Z's, You Clouds and Rain, Palgamat, and Through the Night by. No. How did this win Song of the Year?
Good
Trying to-
marketing.
No.
Twice won Song of the Year 3 years in a row.
Yes.
Based, honestly.
They beat Blood, Sweat, Tears,
Oh.
and Monster.
Songs are produced by JYP.
That's actually sick, but you know, at least BTS like on the same
being-
year, Artist of the Year. So
That is
yeah,
nuts.
it evens
How
out.
did this win? Oh my god, this is one of the worst songs in K-pop history.
No,
No, it's Song of the Year.
it's not. You like far worse than that.
Look, beat Palgamat, beat Dudut Dudu, beat Fake Love, Love Scenarios, Starry Night by
Yeah,
fucking
that's why
Mama
it became
Moo.
a meme.
Yeah,
While
yeah.
everyone is fighting for love
Lambao.
scenario and fake love, but what is love won?
Look, What Is Love is a good song. Just
Yeah,
saying,
it's a
you
really
know?
good song.
Cheer Up was a good song as well. First I found it cringy, the sha 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 kind of weird. But then I've grown to love it. Then oh my god, vomit.
That song made twice now.
Cheer Up,
Cheer Up
yes.
is the song
Let-
that made twice.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
their G. You know, that's their G.
I mean, you can say that, but they were picking up momentum like even before.
Yeah, because they are from audition program, so you expect there will be fans
Rigged
already.
audition programs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, but you know, Twice flopped on release.
Oh yeah, fair.
Twice flopped on release, but JYP did good marketing that time, which they do not do now.
See, that's why I love JYP.
Yeah,
Okay, so
he's only relevant because he leeches off his groups. He even told Ryujin that her performance that was not good and was disappointed.
well, but then again, like, don't you think that he has the right to say things like
no,
that?
no,
Why?
he leeches off his groups.
Dude, he
and
owns
kills
them.
them.
I mean, he owns the label. He owns the name. You know.
Yeah, and that's why they're flopping. Bad marketing, bad artist management. Just
Well,
look at Miss
there's a
A.
reason for that because JYP doesn't really have care for much for the promotions because there are divisions.
Yeah,
Like
and
every division
Yeah,
can
let's
do
go,
whatever.
Adrian.
I-
Support
I
me.
think
Support
they
me.
reshuffle. I think they
Mhm.
reshuffle.
Support me, Adrian. Yeah, we're
Yeah,
team
and,
JYP. They're team haters.
Wait. Why am I on the haters?
But yeah, okay. So let's get to it. We'll get to Jason last again. I'll go first, right? I don't know. Is it? Yeah, like I'm just gonna bank on what Adrian said earlier. He probably didn't have his good day writing this song. And look, I'm gonna take something out of Jason's book when I say that, you know, probably he's not supposed to write their songs anymore, you know? And looking at how the people review the song or criticize the song compared to ours, and this has not been pointed out on this podcast on this episode, which I'm going to point out now. Feels very old school when it comes to the lyrics, when it comes to how it was produced, in lack of proper term. Like, you know, it's the meta, but then when you think about the meta, it's not, it still feels very classic in a bad way. So I mean that's it for me. I can't say much more since I love JYP. So let's get to Kyle first. Kyle.
I like JYP too, so
Hell yeah, good stuff. Fuck you, Jason.
yeah,
Disgusting.
I guess Jason has his points too regarding
Yeah,
JYP.
for sure, for sure.
And I can't really say that much because GOT7 happened and how bad they took care of GOT7 probably, but towards like girl groups, I think JYP has a better understanding technically of how to like how he takes care of them. But and I think there was this one or two episodes back in Twice and ITZY's shows where they indicated that JYP really like uh does his best to help his artist. I don't know about GOT7 though, because the issues and stuff. But uh, I can vouch for ITZY probably, and maybe Twice on how he manages them or how he helps them like become better. I don't know. Yeah, I guess I'm kind of biased towards JYP as well.
Yeah, you put up a good point when it comes to the girl group formula. I can't say he perfected it, right? But
Yeah.
as far as other agencies go, he probably has, when it comes to the formula, the best understanding towards it. Because you can see it in the groups, you know? When it comes to top 1, top 2 girl groups, probably, Twice and ITZY are top 1 and 2. Arguably, Blackpink should be in that,
Top one
right?
and top
Top 1, top 2, top 3, right? In no particular order. I mean, if you have, the two best girl groups in the current era, I mean, obviously you're doing something good. So, yeah, anyway. How about you, Adrian?
I think when it comes to song composing, there's that really JYP touch. Like there's a
JYP.
unique, yeah, like
Yeah.
something. But I think the only negative thing about JYP is that he doesn't, parang hindi siya yung boss ng company. Hindi siya like, hindi niya minamanage mismo yung mga staff niya na, uy, dapat kayo ganito, gawin natin to para mas ma-promote, ganyan. Because I think, for me like, pero sinabi na niya to, he thinks himself as an artist. Kasi yeah, that's okay, but parang, matanda
You're
ka na.
the owner of the company.
Feeling niya kasi parang nasa top pa siya as an artist. Like that. Yeah, meron ongoing debate or issue ngayon na dahil ganun ugali ni JYP na mas gusto niya, sabi nga nila if kuyari, it's release a song, tapos mag-release din ng song si JYP. Gusto ni JYP na mas top siya kaysa sa
Maganda yung sa kanya, yeah.
Oo. But that happened also in
With
Wonder
Twice.
Girls.
Twice.
Oh, that also happened on Twice.
Yeah. He released a song, I forgot what song. I think
More and
Who's Your
More?
Mama? And then
That's on Wonder Girls.
was it?
Yeah,
Wonder
that's for
Girls.
Wonder Girls.
Yeah, so
I think Wonder Girls released a song and he released Who's Your Mama and he became top and he's very proud of that.
mhm, yeah. So there's an internal conflict when it comes to how he views his role in the company in a sense. And I can't say, obviously I can't say, or we can't say collectively that that he's doing he's doing things in a bad way technically. But you can see it on how he projects himself in a sense where okay,
He also said he's gonna promote until he's 60.
see, right? So I'm still an artist and yada yada yada, things like that. So, that irks me as well as someone that follows the agency, because you know, you gotta know your role, basically.
I think that's okay that you can say that you want to promote as an artist. I think it's a good goal, or it's a good ugali ano ba yun? Or something. I don't know what's
It's a
the
good
word for
mindset.
it.
It's a good
It's
mindset.
a good mindset, but I think he should really care more about his artist now.
Yeah, like it's
You are the
probably
chairman of the company.
yeah.
Dapat mas ano ka na, involve yun.
Plus, you're a different artist towards the other artists or your other artists in the
Right.
company.
You're not within the formula of your agency, if we're gonna view things like that. Since he's mainly promoting groups,
Himself.
diba? No, he's like mainly promoting groups, and if he were to promote himself, which he still does, that's not part of the system that your agency is currently going through, where it's more group centered than solo centered. And it feels a bit wrong when it comes to if you put in the effort. And it's not bad that he puts in effort on his solo comebacks. It's just that if you promote yourself different compared to how you promote your groups, and you still feel happy if you're beating your groups, then that's something that's very questionable as far as being the CEO and chairman of the agency goes. You know, if you want to promote as an artist, then by all means go do it. But you gotta step down and, like, think of what position you're currently in, and a lot of people are looking towards you when it comes to guidance and freaking promotion.
Because you've been in the industry far longer than your other artists.
Yes, exactly. And that's what I said. Longevity. As far as longevity goes, as far as relevancy goes, he's probably top one. He released as a solo artist back then, and then that was what? Almost 30 years
1990,
ago,
1999.
right? So, things like that. Gotta think about it. Anywho's, Jason.
Miss A, gone. Got 7, gone. Twice, probably one of their
Seventh
lowest of the
year.
lows. Yeah, 7th year. But still getting money
Oh, yeah.
and making it an excuse to not promote them.
Twice contract will
Ah.
end next year, right?
This coming 2020.
7 years.
Yeah.
Or
Please
it's also
get
7
bought
years.
by another company.
Yeah,
Please.
no one can. Realistically, I don't. No
Uh,
one can. OT9,
JY,
no one can.
yeah. Yeah. They're not, infighting yet. It's hard to infight with the structure of Twice because they're created as a survival, product of a
Rigged
survival,
survival game.
game. That they're not at fault. It's the fault of the producers.
Sure.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, not their fault. So, what you can what you can say is like every track of his in great albums, his is the worst track. First, Signal is the worst track in that album, and that album was stellar. Second, I Feel You is the worst track of Reboot, and that whole album was good. It was produced. Most of them were produced by the members. Like you can see their own styles. Yubin, Sunmi, what who's Who's Heartfelt again?
I don't know. I'm not like that big of a
Yeah,
fan of Wonder Girls, but yeah, I get your point.
yeah, right. I Feel You was the worst track of that album. I Can't Stop Me was the worst track of what do you call that?
Of
Is it
Twice in that album?
Eyes Wide Open? Yeah.
What?
Worst track.
Oh,
I Can't Stop Me.
I don't know about that.
Subpar.
I don't know about that, man.
Subpar.
To be honest, like I
Yeah,
feel
I
like
like
City Pop.
Kasi mas gusto nila yung Cry For Me.
to be honest, like I don't know if
Not for me.
yeah, I mean not for me as well, and I don't know if like Kyle or Adrian's gonna back me up on this, but I feel like I Can't Stop Me is the best song of Twice ever.
For me, I Can't Stop Me is
I
like
mean, your taste
like
is
bounce
basic,
back
you.
sound.
You like do. Okay.
Look, wait. If we're going with the meta, fucking a. So I don't know. Like I Can Stop Me was not that bad. I mean,
For
Yeah.
me, I Can't Stop is really like parang nahanap na ulit nila sarili nila.
yeah, right, exactly.
Oh.
Probably like I
Because
don't know.
more
It's,
and more, it's like weird.
yeah,
for me
that's it.
also.
That's the weird song. Yeah, the more and more was a weird song. Kind of weird. I don't
I
know.
mean, it's not their fault they bought it from Zara.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
obviously
not
we're
their
talking about
production.
yeah, we're not talking about like we're not blaming the group per se,
Uh,
Obviously it's not that.
it's
Um
it's more of JYP. Yeah, that's a problem. If you think More and More was a bad track, and the members can produce like good tracks, right? That means JYP is cutting corners when when it comes to producing for Twice. Like, where the hell did uh, you know Eyes Wide Open come from when it's that good? Like, where was this quality for the past releases?
and you put up a good point. It's just that like I feel that because he's buying songs compared to asking the members or
To compose
people,
a song.
yeah, to compose or produce the song. I don't think that's cutting corners. Kasi you're buying the song instead of asking your artist to just make one.
And mostly the bot songs
I
are
mean,
only B-sides.
but that More and More was a title track that was bought.
Yeah, which
So
is super bad, by the way.
which is super. I mean, it's not it's an old practice. It's an old practice. Like, we can see it
Right.
a lot from
YG,
SNSD.
yeah, SNSD, yeah.
Yeah, SNSD, especially Run Devil Run,
Yeah. Mm-mm.
FX, Rum Pum Pum Pum.
Mm-mm.
I know that's not. I don't think that's bought. Maybe, I'm not sure,
I
but
think it
Shadow
was.
was bought. Mm-mm. Okay, so even then, right? It's like it's not something new
Mm.
that a track was bought, but like, okay, trust on your please,
Yeah,
just
trust
trust
on
on
the
your artists,
yeah.
and that says a lot. Like, I don't know. I can stop me was subpar for the genre it was trying to like tackle. Uh, Someone like Yukika that's not super known but has a cult following can do city pop, like synth pop, like way better than JYP can, right? And a similar track on that album, which is what you call this, Say Something, was close, which is close to what genre ICSM was, and it produced the perfect formula for that kind of genre. It had the atmosphere and the like. So I don't know what's up, and why can't JYP reproduce that magic that Say Something has, right? That's just for me.
So Endgame, right? So all in all, are we in the same track here where we want JYP to stop producing songs or to start managing the groups?
Honestly, for me, it's both.
Oh, so you want him to step down?
Step like Yeah, stop producing songs. It's not step down. He's the CEO. It just if you're gonna place the blame on the divisions, even though he's trying to make it look like a company that's human first, etc. So many good things, yet yet we're seeing so many bad things from them. It's time for him to take responsibility for what his
The company
artists
has
are
become.
saying. Yeah, right. And if you're gonna blame it on the division and what has Kyle said, what the company has become, then he should like put more focus on managing the artist, especially now that he lost God 7. and now that ITZY, even ITZY is taking some blows due to those decisions.
Yeah. This being the mafia, yeah. So yeah, that's I think one of the big examples of the questionable decisions that JYP as a producer and as a CEO would probably have done. This is a heavy topic. I don't like it. I like JYP. Screw you, Jason.
Ex- See, we're exposing it for you.
No. It's not
I,
that.
I
It's not that I'm not
uh,
aware of that, right? Because the
mm,
the attraction that I have towards JYP is, to be honest, not as a producer or the CEO. I'm attracted towards, or I like him as an artist because of
I mean,
how he addresses himself. Work
I mean,
ethic. Yeah.
you have a big ego, so I can't say I can
Oh my god.
say I can say that I blame you.
First of
Just like
all,
JYP.
First of all, here's my middle finger. Eat it.
Oh
But
my
Just like
god.
JYP.
I don't know, man. See, Kyle, Adrian. I don't know. You guys might think that or the people listening to on the podcast, you might think that Jason and I are fighting. We're not. This is just us.
Definitely not.
Yeah. At the end of the day, we're still okay. So I don't know. So Kyle, Adrian, are you like into just him, just producing, or mainly managing na lang?
For me, it's mainly managing.
How about you, Adrian?
Managing also.
I think
Because
he should just trust.
he's the chairman of the company. He has the influence,
That's
right?
right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Not the
you say
reason
one
that,
thing.
like, kaya sila ganyan kasi sa division ganyan. Hindi, feel ko hindi ganun eh. You have control. It's time to get more involved.
Yeah. To be honest, that's right. And ultimately, it's JYP's fault. Because the division reports directly to him. If you're dividing
No, I don't think
workload.
they report directly to him now because of divisions. Like, they can do what they can do. They
Yeah,
want to
but
do.
with the ego that he
He
has,
explained
obviously
it
he
like
still
every
has.
division can do for they want. On JYP only intervenes when the company is going to debut a new group or there is a major collaboration.
I
Only
think,
there
yeah,
where yeah, JYP in
I think he just really trusts his staff so much.
uh, even
But
on the episode on Wonder Girls and JYP meeting, like because of Hyerim's wedding, they JYP said that he doesn't meet twice and ITZY often. He only met them on debut day.
Oof. Okay. Debut or variety shows, right?
Yeah, debut or if there is a variety show or he's producing a song, he only met with the groups like just like that. Hindi siya katulad nung Wonder Girls na they all in the same house, same tour, like that.
I want to catch Jason. I want to catch these two off guard
Okay, go.
with like a topic.
Oh
It's
no.
not a topic, but it's a question. One question, one answer. No explanation needed. And I don't know if you guys are into this, but I can edit this out. That's why I worded it out like that. And let's see how we answer. And I'm gonna give you guys time to think. I'll ask Jason first. Jason, is he on mute?
I'm not sure.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Okay,
Just
Jason,
throw it.
what's a good agency for ITZY if they left JYP?
Someone who actually focuses on their artists.
So give me the agency. No explanation needed.
Hybe.
All right, Kyle, how say you?
CJ. Same as IU probably.
Idam,
Yeah.
Adrian.
For me, that's a hard question.
Did
But
I say
think
ITZY or twice?
It's
I said ITZY, right? Okay.
Yeah, you said it's
Okay. Adrian,
company in my mind. I think it's gonna be
first company.
P Nation.
Ooh, a beer! Yes!
Yeah.
I would say P Nation as well.
I'd say P Nation, but we haven't seen results yet. Like,
Yeah, but
can
they
you
have.
can you give
Simula-
me?
Here's the thing about.
Did you know the artist Jesse?
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Since he
Jesse.
became
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
Nation artist, she really rise
Mm.
up.
blossomed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
and not only that, like she's not only blossoming
Uh,
as a
she
musician, she's
she has
blossoming
a lot
in. Yeah, she's
of
had a lot
content.
of things. Yeah, a lot of things to
Mm.
do. Plus, not only that, they
Yeah,
have
that's true.
they have creative and personal freedom there.
Mm-mm.
That's the
That's
best thing there. It's like they,
I,
you know what Psy does? Like Psy
I
lets them do whatever they want. To be honest.
I mean, Hive kind of does too. You
Yeah,
know,
but
they
not
play
as
to their. No, it's still like
Artists
corporative. It's
sinasubok
like,
on girl groups.
yun nga.
that too. Yeah, they're not really
That's why
into.
they did not directly get involved on G Friends.
Yes,
Uh,
that too. Mm-mm.
I think there's a it's just that Source has money first. Glam had an issue. Oh, great group by the way. Glam was arrested.
Ugh.
That was their
Yeah.
yeah, that's
Sabi
their
nila,
last yeah, that's their last like girl group. Like
"You're the
my
first."
favorite member was arrested. Yeah. For
Different
blackmail.
topic.
Yeah.
Different
Yeah.
topic. Different episode. We'll talk about that soon.
And they're also in they're also they know the trend very well. And
Yeah.
there's ITZY style I think fits a lot of the companies like formula right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know those are good. Those are good agencies. EDAM,
Mm.
that's a really good agency. Obviously, with how they manage IU, creative and creative freedom all throughout for the artists. Adrian and I are in the same page. P Nation, fucking stellar company. And Jason says, what did you say, Jason? Hive.
Hype.
So yeah,
Mm.
you know, all stellar companies. Those are probably the top three, the top three companies when it comes to ITZY, if ever, they leave, right, or they left. So yeah, what a show, you guys.
That's on 2025.
Oh, you'll never know, you know. Freaking A, how old will they be? Like 20, 26, 20, no, 25, 26 by
They
that
talk
time?
about it on Knowing Brothers. That Yuna said that she will be only 22 when 22 or
That's
when
insane.
it
She
is
is
My
so
God,
young. Oh my
I'm
god.
22 this year.
She's so young. What the Oh my god.
next year pwede na mag-date ang ITZY.
Well,
Yeah.
you know, we'll never know. They're
Not that it
probably
matters.
dating now. I mean, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, whatever, you know, as fans, whatever they do, we'll support them 110%. You know, everything that we talked about here is purely objective. We do not hate ITZY in any sort of way. We love them so much, and we
I
can't
hate
wait.
JYP.
Okay, shut up. And we can't wait for, you know, what is in store for them next. So, you guys, thank you so much, Adrian, Kyle of ITZY Philippines. Do you guys have anything to promote? Do you guys have anything that you're cooking up?
None, because we don't have any events because of the ongoing pandemic.
Oh yeah, that sucks.
What
Yun na lang,
pandemic?
vote for
Vote
ITZY.
for ITZY.
Yeah.
Yeah, they gotta win. You know,
Tutulong natin.
they gotta
Because
win.
remember, ITZY is not a rookie group anymore. They are up there to compete with big groups.
Not only like they're already a big group. You know, like I said, top three, arguably. No particular order. But yeah, I mean, I'm so excited. I'm so glad that they made this comeback. I'm still glad that they made this comeback, right? I mean, I am still a happy fan, right? Because I get to see them. So, you know, just happy. I'm glad. And Adrian and Kyle here helped us out with that. So guys, thank you so much. You'll be back soon. You'll be back again once they come back, right? Obviously.
Yeah.
You gotta be. So, what a show! What a show! It's a long show. Thank you so much for listening, you guys. Again, you can follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, all in the same name at the Kingdom Pod PH. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram as well at Ukemeister, and for Jason, my good friend, senior producer of the show at Rian the World on Twitter as well. Posts a lot of shit. Posts a lot of Tekken. So might want to follow him there. I think he's giving away Tekken. So yeah.
On sale.
Yeah, see? If he likes you, send him a DM. Yeah, send him a DM. So
No pun intended.
no pun intended. Yeah, if he likes you. So guys, are we playing Forest?
Yeah. Sige, mamaya.
Yeah, tapusin nyo na yung mga exams nyo. Fucking school boys. Let's get out of here. Thanks, guys, for listening again. For all the mid-seas that listen from ITZY PH and from all over the world, thank you so much. Please don't forget to, to share this podcast episode, and for everyone to get mostly quote-unquote, in lack of proper term, when it comes to this comeback. So yeah, all good. Thanks so much, you guys, for listening, and we'll see you again next time. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
The Kingdom Podcast is executively produced by The Voice DJ Yuki and co-engineered by senior producer Jason Aguayo. Special thanks to the Kingdom Podcast creative team. You can like us on Facebook, Twitter, and Anchor at The Kingdom Pod PH. All episodes are available on Spotify, Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, and any other platforms you use to listen to podcasts. Thanks for listening, and see you next time.